Today I'd like to talk to you about 12 key elements which will help you stay sane during lockdown. I've thought about this and I felt these items have kept me straight because I live alone, and with 1 hour outside and curfew at 8 o'clock, it's only recently been changed to 2 hours outside, curfew 9 o'clock. And I know some people are really finding it hard. So here's some key tips that I think may help you get through this in a much better fashion. First of all, make sure you get up at the same time each day if you can. Early is preferable. But if you get up at the same time each day, you are going to have far better productivity and outcomes for your day. Then, once you go through your morning hygiene rituals, try meditating or reading or even both. This really sets you up for a good day if you have the time. Even if you work from home or you just are at home, these things are really good. Next, number 3 is make sure you get to bed before midnight or at a reasonable hour. It's very tempting to stay up to crazy hours during this lockdown, and it is not conducive to good health. So try and get to bed at a reasonable hour. Do something physical every day. Stretching, walking, exercising, moving. Get your heart rate up a bit, because rigor mortis can set in while you're still alive. And moving and doing these exercises just really raises the endorphins and everything else. Number 5, eat good food and make sure you're hydrated. It's not hard to have a drink bottle near you or walk over to the tap. I use Zazen water, which is really good quality water, but just make sure you're hydrated, not waterlogged, but hydrated, and good food. It's so tempting to eat junk food just out of the fridge, but if you go shopping sensibly and you've got your correct snacks and things there, you should be okay. Now, here's a bonus. You're at home, you're not traveling. There's a couple of hours a day saved. So commit to learning something, even something small. Increase your knowledge, your wisdom and your skills. I have a lot of online skills, but every day I've got tutorials open, 3, 4, 5 tabs on my computer. And I watch a bit at a time so I don't get overwhelmed. But I'm always able to achieve a new result with technology and learning things that I'm really passionate about. Next, 7, talk to a friend, a colleague, a loved one. Seek something for yourself and seek to do or give something to them or someone else. It's great to stay connected and have purpose behind your communications. Have a to-do list, number 8, so that the hours don't just whisk away and nothing gets done. I find that if I've got some sort of to-do list and I get through some of that, I feel productive and I feel like I'm moving forward. On top of the to-do list, create an intention or a goal or outcome list so that you can move forward to a more optimistic future. You don't have to take this time as a setback, you can take this as a reset so that you can start to work out what you're going to do to improve your life and have better circumstances for you and your loved ones. If you're on your own, get out of the house for that time that you're allowed to and connect with somebody for a coffee, a walk, anything. Don't become a recluse. Staying inside, you're going to suffer through the lack of vitamin D, the lack of movement, and the lack of human interaction. So find a way to connect. And if you're cohabitating, then have some downtime and get out so that you're not getting sick of each other's company. Being confined to a small space, such as an apartment or a one-bedroom flat or something with another person, can be like a pressure cooker. So make sure you're having some apart time where you're actually focused on something else instead of the other person. And finally, nurture optimism and realise that this time too shall pass. Reach out and help if you're able, and if you're not, reach out for help. If you're not coping, seek counselling, support, encouragement, or better still, even do this for someone else as well, because we teach what we most need to learn. But this is a time where we have to be creative and innovative towards learning how to cope with a whole new way of being because of the pandemic. So I hope this is an inspiration to you to do something creative, constructive for yourself and others, and not get too caught up in how it's perceived by some. Otherwise, you're just going to spin your wheels and complain and not make a difference. I myself am using this time to create a whole new opportunity for myself in business, in life, and in relationships. I hope you do the same.